Hi everyone! Welcome back to Easy English with Daisy.
And I'm Jonathan. Today, we're going to talk about something we all do every day, housework.
That's right. From cleaning, cooking, and doing laundry to even shopping for groceries, housework is a big part of our daily life.
But sometimes it can be a little boring, right, Mom?
Yes, sometimes. But today we'll make it fun. And you'll learn lots of English words about housework, too.
So grab your notebook, relax, and join us in our daily home adventures.
Let's start with our first topic, cleaning the house together. Jonathan, could you please help me clean the living room today?
Oh no, again? We just cleaned it last week.
Last week? That was 3 weeks ago. Look at the floor. You could plant potatoes here.
Okay, but can I play music while cleaning?
Sure, but no rock concert this time, please.
Fine, just a little loud. Turns music on, starts dancing with the mop.
Jonathan, that mop is for cleaning, not for dancing.
But Mom, cleaning is more fun with dancing. Look! Spins around, almost slips.
Careful! I don't want you to clean the floor with your body.
All right. I'll be serious now. Where should I start?
Start with the table, wipe the dust, then vacuum the carpet.
Got it. Starts wiping. Wow, Mom, there's so much dust. It's like a mini desert.
Maybe because someone keeps leaving cookie crumbs everywhere,
Maybe the dog?
We don't even have a dog.
Oh, then maybe me. Oops.
Exactly. Now after that, help me fold the laundry.
Folding laundry is so boring.
Well, if you do it quickly, we'll make some lemonade afterward.
Deal. Starts folding. Wait, are these my socks or yours?
Jonathan, yours are the ones with the superheroes on them.
Oh yeah, Spider-Man saves the day again.
You see, cleaning together isn't so bad when we have fun.
True, but next time, can we clean with robots?
Only if the robot can dance better than you.
Jonathan, guess what we're doing today?
Watching cartoons?
Nope. Even better, we're cooking lunch together.
Cooking? Oh no, the kitchen will never be the same again.
Don't worry, we're making something easy. Spaghetti with tomato sauce.
Okay, that sounds yummy, but I only know how to eat spaghetti, not make it.
Well, today you'll learn. Let's start with boiling the pasta.
Wait, why do we need to boil it? Can't we just eat it crunchy?
No, Jonathan, raw pasta is like chewing wood.
Ew, okay, fine. How much water do we need?
Fill the pot halfway, then turn on the stove carefully.
Got it. Turning on the stove. Whoa, it's making bubbles already.
That's just the water heating up. Now add a pinch of salt.
A pinch? Like this?
Jonathan, that's a mountain of salt. We're not making the ocean here.
Oops. Sorry, Chef Daisy.
Okay, while the pasta cooks, let's prepare the sauce.
Cool. What do we need?
Tomatoes, garlic, onions, olive oil, and some love.
Love? Do we have that in the fridge?
No, silly. Love means cooking with care and joy.
Oh, I see. Then this sauce will have lots of love.
Now, chop the onion, but be careful.
Mom, my eyes are burning. Why do onions make people cry?
It's just the gas they release. Don't rub your eyes.
Too late. Ah!
Laugh. Here, brave chef. Battle the onion with courage.
I'm not crying. I'm just emotionally connected to the onion.
Okay, now add the chopped garlic and tomatoes to the pan.
Should I turn on the heat?
Yes, medium heat, then stir slowly.
Like this?
Not like you're making tornado soup. Slow down.
Oops. I'm just enthusiastic.
Smells good, right?
It's amazing. I think I'm already hungry.
Perfect timing. The pasta should be ready now. Let's drain it.
I'll do it. Pouring water too fast. Steam rising. Whoa, hot, hot.
Careful, chef. You almost steamed your face.
I guess that's what they call a spa treatment.
Now mix the pasta with the sauce.
Okay, it looks like a red volcano.
A delicious volcano. Add a bit of cheese on top.
Sprinkling cheese. Wow, Mom, it looks like a restaurant meal.
Great job, Jonathan. You're becoming a real chef.
Can I name our dish?
Sure. What's the name?
Jonathan's Super Spaghetti Explosion.
That sounds dangerous, but delicious.
So, Mom, what's next?
Next, we taste it.
It's actually good. I didn't burn it.
See, cooking together is fun, and it tastes even better when you make it yourself.
Yeah, next time can we bake cookies?
Of course. But first, we need to clean this kitchen.
Oh no, it looks like a tomato bomb exploded.
That's what happens when you cook with love and chaos.
Then we must have a lot of love today.
Good morning, sunshine. Ready for some outdoor fun today?
Outdoor fun, like going to the park?
Even better, we're going to do some gardening.
Gardening? You mean digging dirt?
Exactly. Digging, planting, watering, and getting a little messy.
Yay. Wait, messy? Okay, I like messy.
Here's your little shovel.
This is so small. It looks like a baby spoon.
Well, you're not building a swimming pool. We're just planting flowers.
What kind of flowers, Mom?
Sunflowers. They grow tall and bright, just like you.
Aw, thanks. So, do I just throw the seeds everywhere?
No. Gardening is about patience and care. You must dig a small hole first.
Like this?
Jonathan, that's big enough to bury a treasure chest.
Maybe we'll find something cool underground, like dinosaur bones.
Or maybe worms?
Ew, no! I don't like worms.
But worms are good for the soil. They help the plants grow.
Really? So they're like tiny gardeners?
Exactly. Little helpers underground.
Then I'll call them Team Wormy.
Okay, now put the seeds in gently and cover them with soil.
Sleep well, little seeds.
That's so sweet. Now, time to water them.
I'll do it.
Pours too much water. Jonathan, you're flooding the garden.
Oops. I think the seeds wanted a swimming lesson.
Next time, just a small drink, not a swimming pool.
Mom, how long will it take for them to grow?
A few weeks. You'll have to water them every day and give them sunlight.
Every day? That's like having plant babies.
Yes, and you'll be their plant daddy.
I'll be a responsible father. I'll talk to them every morning.
That's great. Plants love when people talk to them kindly.
Hello, little sunflower babies. Please grow fast.
Aw, they'll love that. You're so gentle, Jonathan.
What happens if it rains too much?
Then we don't water them. Nature takes care of it.
So nature is like the big gardener.
Exactly. The sun, rain, soil, they all work together.
Wow, it's like teamwork, humans and nature.
That's right. Gardening teaches us patience and care.
Mom, I like gardening. It's peaceful and fun.
I'm happy you like it. You learn more than just planting. You learn responsibility.
And teamwork with Team Wormy.
Yes, and you can even grow vegetables next time.
Can I grow pizza?
Nice try, but pizza doesn't grow on trees.
Aw, that's sad. I'd be the happiest farmer ever.
Okay, let's clean up our tools and wash our hands.
Wait, one last thing.
What's that?
A Jonathan's Garden sign, so everyone knows who planted these flowers.
That's perfect. I'm proud of you, my little gardener.
Thanks, Mom. I can't wait to see the flowers bloom.
And when they do, we'll sit here, drink lemonade, and enjoy our garden together.
Best plan ever.
Jonathan, could you come here, please?
Coming, Mom. What's up?
It's laundry day.
Oh no, not laundry day. The scariest day of the week.
Come on, it's not scary. It's just a mountain of clothes.
Mom, are we washing the whole neighborhood's clothes?
Nope, just yours, mine, and a few towels.
Are you sure? Because this looks like a laundry monster.
Then we must defeat it together, brave hero.
Okay, Captain Mom. What's our first mission?
Step 1, separate the clothes by color. Whites, colors, and darks.
So, socks go with shirts or pants?
It depends. If they're white, they go with the whites.
And this one?
Oh no, that was white once until someone washed it with a red t-shirt.
That was me, wasn't it?
Yes, but at least now you have a fashion-forward pink sock.
I'll be the trendsetter. Okay, what's next?
Next, check the pockets. Sometimes people forget things inside.
Candy wrapper, toy car, paper, and... Oh, a cookie.
A cookie in your pocket?
Emergency snack, Mom.
Well, the washing machine doesn't like snacks, so out it goes. Now put the clothes into the washing machine. Not too full.
But it fits. See?
Jonathan, that machine needs space to spin. It's not a suitcase.
Oh, okay. I guess it can't breathe under all these socks.
Now add the detergent. Just a little cup.
Like this?
Jonathan, that's enough for 10 loads.
At least it'll be super clean and super bubbly.
I can already see bubbles escaping. What's next, Mom? Choose the right setting. Cold water for colors, warm for whites.
So press this button?
Wait, not that one. That's the spin cycle.
Ah! It's dancing! The machine's alive!
Stop it before it flies away!
Okay, fixed it. Whew, laundry is harder than it looks.
See? But once you get the hang of it, it's easy.
I'll try.
So now we wait?
Yep. Now we wait and relax. Maybe have some lemonade?
Nice. Finally, a break from the laundry monster.
Okay, it's done. Time to dry the clothes.
Cool. I love the warm smell of clean clothes.
Me too. Let's hang them outside. Sunshine makes them fresh.
Can I hang my superhero t-shirt first?
Of course. Just don't drop it on the ground.
Ta-da! Look, it's flying like a real superhero.
You did great today, Jonathan.
Thanks, Mom. Doing laundry wasn't that bad.
See? It's teamwork. And now you know how to help around the house.
Yeah, but next time, can I wash only one sock?
That's not laundry. That's magic.
Then I'll be the laundry wizard.
Jonathan, we're running out of food. Guess what that means?
Pizza delivery?
Nice try. It means we're going to the supermarket.
Oh, shopping again? My legs are still tired from last time.
Don't worry, we'll make it fun. You can be my shopping assistant today.
Assistant? Like a superhero sidekick?
Exactly. Super Jonathan, defender of good discounts. Okay, let's make a shopping list before we go.
Can I add cookies?
Only if we also add vegetables.
Deal. Cookies and 1 carrot.
That's not a fair trade.
Okay, fine. 2 carrots.
Let's see. We need milk, eggs, bread, fruits, and detergent.
Detergent again? Are we eating soap now?
No, silly. That's for laundry, not lunch.
Oh, right. I'll add it to the not edible list. Giggles.
All right, Jonathan. You push the cart carefully.
Zoom. I'm the fastest cart driver in the world.
Slow down before you crash into the apples.
Whew, that was close. Almost started an apple avalanche.
Now let's find the milk aisle.
Why do they call it an aisle, Mom? It sounds like Al.
It just means a row or section in the store.
Oh, okay. Then I'll find the cookie aisle next.
I knew that was coming.
Can we get this one? It's family size.
That's too much sugar. How about this smaller one instead?
But the big one has a free toy.
The toy is not worth a week of sugar rush.
Okay. Puts it back. You win, Captain Healthy.
Now let's pick some fruits. Apples, bananas, and maybe oranges.
This one smells sweet.
Good choice. Always pick the fresh ones.
Can we get watermelon too? It's big and fun.
Sure, but you'll have to carry it.
Ugh, it's heavier than my homework. Again? I thought we were done after shopping.
Nope, the adventure continues. Groceries need homes too.
Then I'll be the food organizer hero.
Put the milk in the fridge, bread on the shelf, and fruits in the basket.
Got it. Wait, where did the cookies go?
I think they belong in the snack drawer.
Or maybe in my room.
Nice try, but the snack police say no.
Mom, why do we always need to organize everything?
Because it helps us find things easily later and keeps the house neat.
So it's like teamwork between humans and shelves.
Exactly. You're learning fast, my smart boy.
Done. The fridge looks so full and happy.
Great job, Jonathan. You were a wonderful helper today.
Thanks, Mom. I actually had fun shopping with you.
Me too, sweetheart. It's not just about buying food. It's about spending time together.
Yeah, and about sneaking cookies when Mom isn't looking.
I heard that, mister.